On the issue of Mimi Mefo, so that we can catch up, we don't have time. I'll have Dr. Mungo at the end of your analysis respond on that since he's the Secretary of State for Communication. But let me get to you, Barrister Fro. Like rightfully placed, expressed there by Barrister Mbesia, we have others who have also written against Cameroon and against the Bia's government on almost same issue. Does this help? Because I know you have criticized the ICJ and the ICC a couple of times for their claims that they don't have resources. As this situation, the current unfolding, is it building your faith more in that on that organization? And what do you think we should, as Ambazonians, be expecting from your legal standpoint? What should we be expecting in the days ahead?
Yeah, before I answer you directly, Paddy, I'd like to add a little bit of what my senior colleague has just said.
Okay.
You would note that before us, Akiremona had filed some kind of complaint, which was rejected. Professor Anyangwe filed, it was rejected.
Okay.
So when the Ambazonian government, interim government as it then was, wanted to file, they contacted a law firm. And the first thing the law firm asked was $15,000, which the government paid. And like SOS Mongwa has just said, they produced a document that didn't mean very much.
Yeah.
And so we, the lawyers, decided to take the mantle. I don't want to dwell so much on that, but I want to also say that I will give credit where it lies. When we were faced with this jurisdictional matter, we had to seek the help of a senior colleague, Barrister Charles Taku, which I respect very much. Is one of the legal minds, brilliant legal minds of Ambazonia. And he reminded me that I and Femi Falana did a case in Nigeria against Nigerian government for the violation of the principle of non-refoulement, for the violation of the International Convention on the Protection of Refugees and Asylum Seekers, which was promulgated in 1951 and ratified by both Nigeria and Cameroon in 1961. So Barrister Taku said, for us to get jurisdiction, because you know, as you may well know, he practices at the ICC. For us to get international jurisdiction, we have to get a member country. And like my senior colleague just said, we got Nigeria, which was particularly participating in the genocide in the southern Cameroons. We identified two issues. What they did to our leaders, captured our leaders who were refugees in Nigeria and sent them back to where they were running from in violation of that convention. It's a crime, it's an international crime. Secondly, we did not have evidence, but we indicated that they also played a role in getting the Fulanese enter through Nwa, through Nkambe, to come and commit atrocities on our people in Ambazonia. But that we didn't have evidence. But we have evidence on the violation of the principle of non-refoulement, and that was the judgment. And fortunately, I had a copy of that judgment. And we annexed that judgment to tie Nigeria to the genocide being committed in the southern Cameroon, Ambazonia, by La République du Cameroun. And that's how we attached La République du Cameroun to Nigeria, which Nigeria is a full member of the ICC. but Cameroon is not. So by association, by participation, by complicity, Nigeria now carries Cameroon into this fire. That is how the ICC accepted our file. We thank God. We have been very impatient, and I want to congratulate my senior colleague, Barrister Ambessa, because he had always been on the phone with the ICC, and the results are there. Let me go further to say that the ICC has just started their investigation. They will be going to Ambazonia. They are already in, from what we're hearing, I have no proof, but they are already in Ambazonia, they are already in La Republic of Cameroon, and they are already in Nigeria investigating. It's only after investigation that when they find our criminal complaint credible, they will now issue their results and do an indictment. Until then, we are still very far. The investigation is on. And
Okay.
when they finally, this is the first time, and this is the first file, the only file that has been accepted by the ICC. And now the ICC has launched an investigation. All the
This
others, all the other people who have been filing, Anyangwe and Akeremona, and now we're hearing just 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I heard about a South African organization that filed. They did not, they didn't act like technicians that consult. We were very
so so
lucky to have.
so it's
Can
like
I
they're trying
can I
to
confirm?
they're
Can
trying
I
to steal.
confirm?
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
confirm
They're
Yeah,
trying
something.
to
no,
steal.
no.
Yeah,
Well,
Dr.
no,
Munga.
Barrister John.
They cannot because
No,
the complainants have been identified.
yes, I just
It
want to
was
confirm that
filed
yes,
by the three of us.
yeah,
They have been identified. We have all the
yeah,
correspondence.
yes. I just
So
want to confirm
they
that
cannot make that mistake. They cannot make that mistake
So let's hear the
to
yeah,
usurp
that
our work. No, they cannot. But what I'm trying to
yeah,
say
but
is that
let's get the reaction of Dr. Munga.
I just want to say I want to confirm what Barrister Fru just said. The investigators are already on the ground. They were given a visa even without a letter of an official letter inviting them, but they were given visas. So that
okay,
this is the exact information I want to tell you. They're actually on the ground as we speak. That's correct.
thank you very much. Thank you very much, SOS. But what I'm trying to say is, you asked the question, Paddy,
Yeah,
what next, or what do we expect?
I think you have answered
We
that.
Yes, we expect that the 94 names plus Bia making 95, and Bia and Buhari all making 95. They will investigate each person on that list.
Mhm.
Well, I want to also inform you that the two governors of the northern zone and southern zone are included. Tanganji is included, and many others. I don't want to. I will not be able to cite the names right now. But when
I
they
think
finish their investigation, they will do an indictment. They will
yeah,
announce and then proceed.
there's actually no need for that. But I'm confident that this is a process that finally would have started, and Ambazonians should expect a lot. Dr. Fred, you have always been on
Let
Cameroon.
me, can I just say something real quick? The
Yes,
evidence
please.
that we attach,
Right.
the evidence that we attach is that judgment and the
Yeah.
Ambazonia genocide library.com, which is being updated by our brother Mark Atezo. It's been
Okay.
updated. So
Okay.
they have everything about what happened, what La Republic did to us.